The Justin Fields, like I said, if you were leaving Soldier Field last week and chanting Caleb Williams, who I think is amazing, who I think is a franchise changer if you get him, then I said yesterday, you clearly weren't watching what Justin Fields did for 3.5 quarters against the Broncos. Because if you can get that guy consistently, then you have your quarterback and you do not need Caleb Williams. You don't. You got that guy last night. And damn, didn't it feel good if you're a Bears fan? Didn't it feel good that Justin Fields did it again and he was able to make plays in the fourth quarter? And DJ Moore had 230 yards, and DJ Moore would have had 4 touchdowns if there was a clear angle of him staying in bounds, which I think he did stay in bounds. Amari Cooper is on line 1 from week 3. It's the same play, except in Cleveland in week 3, there was a clear view that Amari Cooper was in bounds. They still couldn't overturn it because there had been a whistle. That's what you thought you were getting when you traded the number 1 overall pick to Carolina. That game last night from Justin Fields and DJ Moore. Now you just got to get it consistently. I don't know that you can, to be quite honest. Chris Canty was on one of the ESPN shows this morning. I was watching while brushing teeth and getting ready to come in here. I thought he made an interesting point. He said, now's when you trade Justin Fields. Sell high.
That's a take.
That's a hot take.
That's a take.
It'll never happen.
That's fire right there.
It'll never happen.
That's a fantasy move.
Because if you're Ryan Poles, then at that point you're packing it in for the season with Tyson Bagent because you cut Nathan Peterman.
I mean, he played well in the preseason.
Sure. But you are wiping your hands of success this year. You're saying we're out. You know what? We're out. I mean, to quote Cosmo Kramer in the legendary Seinfeld episode, The Contest, I'm out. I'm out of the contest. Okay? We're done. And you have to have a reassurance that you still have your job as GM next year. So that will not and cannot happen. It can't and it won't. Period. But it sure makes the rest of their year a little bit more interesting, doesn't it? Here's, by the way, what Justin Fields had to say after the game.
Feeling in the locker room, how would you describe what that felt like in there?
Just felt good. Felt good. Just seeing all the hard work pay off, especially, getting a dub after everything that's, happened this year. Everything in the media, everything on the outside. It just feels good when you can say that the hard work paid off. So again, I'm proud of everybody in the building. I love everybody on my team, players, coaches, everybody upstairs. I might not even know them, but I love y'all. So, but yeah. So I mean, that feeling was, like I said before, a feeling that you never wanted to end, and we just got to keep this momentum going, and just get ready for Minnesota coming up next week.
Last 2 games for Justin Fields: 617 yards passing, 8 touchdowns. Also, 82 yards on the ground. Not bad. And that's the guy you drafted, right?
Pretty
good. And the Bears won that game with Kari Blasingame closing out the game at running back. He's a fullback who had 3 career carries coming into the game, a fullback. Okay? Because all your running backs are hurt and Deontay Foreman was inactive. Also, when you see Khalil Herbert roll up or go down last night, once again, back to our conversation from yesterday, if you're a running back and you can get paid, get paid, because it is hard out there for a running back. The Bears celebrating in the locker room afterwards as well. I mean, that was awesome. You just feel good for good people, and DJ Moore and Justin Fields are good people to finally see them have success and taste victory, because you're working hard. It doesn't mean it's going to be all roses the rest of the year. It does not mean that at all. And also, I want to say this, hats off to Justin Fields for showing up on the Amazon set afterwards.
Yeah.
Not because they had been saying bad things about him, but because if anyone knows the setup there at FedEx Field, that is a second-level set that's not just coming out of the locker room and walking over to a set up on the 20-yard line. Having done that show and having done a show at FedEx there, that is, and can I say this? Pull the curtain back on TV. That is an awful set location in an awful building. It is up on the second level in the mezzanine. with fans like literally falling over you. The ropes are almost arm's length from the stage. Of all the TNF setups, that is the worst. So the Bears PR staff, tip of the cap to you to getting your quarterback up I think there's an elevator there, but it's a bad elevator. There is a set of stairs there in that end zone. Again, TV logistics here, that is a bad set location. Justin Fields showed up, smiled, said all the right things. He's a great kid, and I'm happy for him. Where does that leave the Bears? I don't know that it really changes much, to be honest, other than it puts a little spring in their step. Next week, they get the Vikings at Soldier Field. Okay, sure, maybe. Raiders. Okay, sure, maybe. Think about, though, how much differently we think of them, where we said yesterday, if they are to lose this game, I think they are losing 17 in a row. Now, can the Bears get a little winning streak going? Maybe.
Yeah, let's see what kind of fight Minnesota puts up against KC this week. How does Vegas look Monday night? Jimmy G trending back. Devontae Adams not practicing.
You think Devontae Adams would really miss the Packer game?
Probably not.
I don't think so either.
Chargers look good. Coaching.
Excuse me?
They look good on offense.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it.
Defensive head coach. That's what.
Nope. Sure. Yeah. Again, doesn't change everything for the Bears,
much,
but
no.
it
But they
certainly
played great
is.
last night. Yeah, it was fun to watch. If you're a Bears fan, shout out Bears fans. Shout out Adam. It wasn't a walk of shame last night. They were happy. Adam said he felt like they won the Super Bowl. That's how big that Bears win was last night. So good for them.
If they just would have listened to me, they would have known that the win was in the bag.
You said to start Brian Robinson.
Okay, so of course you're going to pick the negative and you're going to forget the positive thing that I did and look at the negative. That's so you.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.